The fact is, during menopause, your body becomes more sensitive and some foods act like a hormone booster at the wrong moment. And today I'll show you what you should leave out so you can feel balanced again. But before we talk about the foods, let's quickly clarify what the difference is between perimenopause and menopause. Perimenopause is the transitional phase when hormone production fluctuates, usually between the early or mid-40s and the early to mid-50s. Many women already experience typical symptoms like irregular cycles, sleep disturbances, hot flashes, mood swings, and maybe even slight weight problems. Menopause itself is the point of the last menstrual period, and if there has been no bleeding for 12 months, it is referred to as menopause. This phase can last several years, and the body adjusts to a new hormonal balance. And it is exactly during this phase that nutrition plays a crucial role, because some foods can actually make the symptoms worse. And that's why we're now going to look at the 5 foods or food items you should avoid during menopause. So number 1, highly processed meat and sausage products like salami, ham, or sausages contain a lot of saturated fats and salt, and often a whole bunch of additives. These can actually promote inflammation and really put a strain on your hormone metabolism. Many women report that hot flashes or water retention are made worse by such products. That's why it's better to rely on plant-based protein sources or high-quality unprocessed foods. Number 2, sugar and sugary snacks. Especially during menopause, blood sugar plays a major role. High sugar consumption leads to fluctuations, cravings, and can also promote weight gain in the abdominal area. This is a topic that many women are familiar with. Sugar also promotes inflammation and can worsen hormonal imbalance. Yes, number 3 is alcohol. Alcohol can worsen hot flashes, sleep problems, and mood swings. It also directly affects the liver, which is important for breaking down hormones, and negatively influences your sleep cycle. Even small amounts can have noticeable effects, and during menopause, it is often helpful to greatly reduce alcohol or, to be honest, cut it out completely. Number 4. White flour products and highly refined carbohydrate products like white bread, cake, or pasta made from white flour cause your blood sugar to rise quickly and drop just as fast. And that leads to fatigue and cravings and can promote weight gain. And besides, they lack fiber, which is so important for gut health and a stable microbiome. Now comes number 4. Highly caffeinated drinks, coffee or energy drinks can worsen hot flashes and sleep problems in sensitive women. Caffeine is stimulating and disrupts the regulation of the autonomic nervous system. Moderate coffee consumption is not a problem for many people, but it's worth trying to see if less caffeine can actually significantly relieve your symptoms. Now let's move on to the dietary recommendations for more balance. Instead of these 5 pitfalls, it's worth focusing on fresh and unprocessed foods. About 50% of your diet should consist of fresh foods, such as lots of vegetables, berries, salads, other fruits, herbs, and also nuts. And of course, legumes. And fiber is especially important, which mainly comes from legumes and nuts. Just to clarify again what legumes actually are. Legumes are lentils, peas, beans, soybeans, and chickpeas. They strengthen your microbiome and keep your digestion healthy, which of course also supports your immune system. And especially during this time, they lay the foundation for staying healthy and fit for the next 20 or 30 years. And don't forget about protein. If you want to maintain your muscles, which is especially important during menopause, you should consume about 1.2 to 1.45 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight every day. And that's a really good foundation for keeping your muscles stable and supporting your metabolism at the same time. Menopause is a special phase of life. Yes, it's also a farewell to a certain time, but at the same time, it's the beginning of something new. For me personally, it means feeling less driven, having more calmness, more clarity. You can feel that life becomes easier and that you make decisions more consciously. I think that's what people generally call wisdom, and it's exactly this wisdom. We can use that to really take good care of ourselves during this phase with the right nutrition, enough exercise, and self-care. There are so many women who are going through menopause. That's why it's best if you share this video, because they'll be happy about it and thank you for it.